here. It's absolutely here, and I tell you, as fast as we can talk about it, these are going to be selling just as quickly. We have seen everywhere that the newest thing to have when it comes to electronics is a tablet-style device or a pad-style device. The problem is, how much do they cost? $400, $500, $600, $700. Right now on HSN, we are launching, in terms of a world launch from Coby, your brand new pad-style device. Emails, whether it's movies and photos, whether it's surfing the net or reading ebooks, you can do it all, and it is first come, first served. We have never offered on HSN a device like this for under $200. It is official, and all the magazines and all the editors are saying it. This holiday season, the #1 requested gift for most of us, in terms of electronic fans, is going to be a tablet or a pad-style device. Our electronics guru, Mr. Aaron Berger, is here. Aaron, we waited long enough.
We've been waiting, right? I mean, the only show today, especially for Tamara and Adam's host pick, get ready for the world launch of a brand new tablet that is just... You're not going to believe it. You're not. I mean, you're going to look at that price and you think, wait a minute, it has Wi-Fi built in? Yes. This is an internet browser. Wait a minute, I can download ebooks on this? Yes, absolutely. It's full color? Yes, absolutely. I can download applications on this? Yes, absolutely. You know, from doing your document and doing your spreadsheets and all those sorts of things. You can add applications to do all those sorts of things. Your weather and your games, your email on the go is here. So your music, this is, oh, by the way, this is a media viewer as well. So you can actually watch back your movies, or you can watch back your favorite clips of various things on here. Out of this world. I mean, the things that you can do, the ease with which you can do it. This is all touchscreen. You can either use the included stylus, as you see I'm doing here, or you can use your finger. This will take an SD card. So I've got an SD card right in here right now. This is some video that I shot with one of my camcorders. I popped the SD card in. Look at the quality of that touchscreen. Here's the other thing. For the very first time, not only is this the largest touchscreen we have ever done, this is a 7-inch touchscreen, but for the very first time, this has an HDMI port on it. So this movie that I'm watching right now, and you can have your favorite movies downloaded. You can have your favorite clips downloaded, your favorite shows. You can watch YouTube on this. But you could also plug this into a larger screen. You could plug this into, you know, a 60-inch screen if you wanted, or whatever it is, and watch your movies back in high definition, in 1080p. It actually upconverts your movies all the way up to 1080p. High definition. So everything about this is brand new. I'm going to get into the device. I'm going to show it off, but I just want to give you fair warning. This is the first time we have done this at HSN. It is a world launch of a brand new product from Coby. It's called the Kairos, is its official name. Again, internet built in, email built in, applications, an app library. This is the best e-reader you've ever seen in your whole life. We're going to show you right now. We're just going to walk through the features. Then I'm going to show you how you use every one of them on this amazing touchscreen. It starts with the fact that this touchscreen display is a full-color touchscreen display, and it is gorgeous. The quality of the screen, the crispness of the screen, not only the lowest price tablet we have ever done, built-in Wi-Fi for web browsing. I'm going to show that off in a minute. I'm going to show off the e-reader. It's powered by the Aldico e-reader, which is built in, which is already there when you get it home. There are thousands of free books that you can download. You just need to pop in your own SD card. And we have SD cards that you can buy here or your own. Right. But you just pop in an SD card. I'd like to finish just reading down here for you. 1080p video connection. So you can connect this to a larger screen if you want. You can download, you know, thousands of apps as well, many of which are free. I mentioned that slot already, that SD card slot that's on there. This has the latest Android operating system. It's 2.1. It's the first time we've done this operating system, which means you can like double click to enlarge text on your websites and those sort of things. And one other thing, I've never seen this on another tablet. This comes with it has a little slot on it, and it comes with a little cable that if you want to plug a keyboard, a full-size keyboard into this, or if you want to plug a mouse into this, you can. So you could plug a mouse into this, and you could use that HDMI slot to plug it into a large television. You could basically have a huge monitor and, you know, almost like a computer going on at the same time. It's amazing. It's an amazing little guy.
This has got features that you don't find on those higher-priced tablets out there. This is the first time we're seeing it. It is a world launch for our holiday host pick. Really nice is that you also get the protective case to go with it, so it looks so professional. And Aaron, you take this everywhere with you.
Everywhere you go. I mean, your kids will use this in school. You will use this for work every day. There's a calendar built in. There's an alarm clock built in. Let me show you. I can talk about it all day, but I want to show you how easy it is to use, because frankly, I love touching it. I love, you know, playing around on it and really sort of showing it off. So this is your home page, right? And if you're familiar with the Android system, this is what Android home pages look like. Here's all of the things that we have, and most of these are preloaded. If they're not preloaded, I have downloaded only things that are free to add. So there's the app library. This is where I would go if I want to download more apps, free apps, or if you want to buy apps, thousands of apps available. The Weather Channel is one of the apps that I put on it already. I put a couple of games on this, Space Jewel and Super Mario Brothers. You can play videos from YouTube. I put documents to go on this, so I can view Word documents and I can view Excel documents. Email. There's a browser. There's Aldico. Let's get right into some of it. Let's start with the browser, because that's just one of my favorite things about this. Yes, internet on the go, wireless internet. There's hsn.com.
Wow.
Up in like just a second. And one of the really nice things about this, you can double tap on the screen. Did you see what that just did? That actually just made the screen. Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
So if you have trouble reading a smaller screen, this made the screen larger for me with one double tap. That is part of that brand new, that Android system. This is Android 2.1. Did you see I tapped it again and it resized it for me again? So that is so nice for those of us who, you know, always are putting on our reading glasses or always searching for our reading glasses. So again, the navigation on this is super simple, just like you would, you know, do on a computer, except that it's all touchscreen. So if I want to add some to the bag, I press add to the bag. If I want to select quantity on hsn.com, I simply press either with my finger or using the built-in the stylus that comes with it. So I think that is fabulous, out of this world, exciting, super simple. You can always go back to your home screen by pressing the little home that's at the very top. Now, if you press and hold, it will show you the things you have open already. For example, right now, I have my gallery open. So you can have all of your photos in this, Adam. You can have all of your videos in this. You can look, it's opening up, it's opening my media right now. Wow. So here's some videos that I have and some photos that I have. You can download these videos. You can share these videos. You can email videos and photos from this that you have put in. Out of this world stuff. And look, by the way, it does have landscape orientation or portrait orientation, and it auto-orientates. So if I pick it up and turn it one way, it automatically adjusts itself for that orientation. We
have so many of you taking advantage of the FlexPay right now, because for $50, for under $50, we're going to ship this straight to your door. It's definitely going to change things. Can you imagine now when you're on the go, you could be reading those ebooks. When you're on vacation, you could be literally watching and seeing your photos as you take them. All of the things you want to do, now you can do in the palm of your hand. We will see these style devices everywhere as more and more people start to bring them out, but they're priced so high, $500, $600, $700. Now you can get it for $199. So if you know that somebody's put this on their Christmas and holiday wish list, this is one of your only chances to buy it. It's here and now this morning. We've brought in other tablet style devices over the past 6 weeks, both of which have been costing about $230. They all completely sold out. This is brand new today. And one thing that you must know is don't be afraid of this. As Aaron's showing you, everything's intuitive. It's easy to do. Simple.
I mean, honestly, if you can use your cell phone, if you can use a calculator, because it's all touch, so it is so much more intuitive. You don't have to be reading directions and those sort of things. If we could take a look at the tablet again, I want to show you some of the other great, easy-to-use things. The screen is full color and bright and gorgeous. Okay, email. People always ask, can I send email on the go? Absolutely. Anywhere there's a wireless connection. So, you know, most of us know that in our coffee shops now, there's usually a wireless connection. At work, there's a wireless connection. I mean, really, anywhere you go just about, or your wireless connection at home. And then the other thing that everybody wants to always know about is how about as an ebook reader? Well, one thing I want to show you, did you see when I turned it over on its side, it automatically adjusted for me, it automatically changed and went into a new orientation for me? That's one of the things that it does that is so convenient. Automatically goes to landscape or to portrait. Here's your e-reader. For those of us who are bookies, those of us who love to read books, you realize you can take hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of books on this on the go with you. And look at how beautiful the interface is. Here's the books that I have loaded. It's so easy to scroll through my books, to find my different books. I've got Frankenstein. I'm opening the book. So I touched a book. I'm opening it now. By the way, it saves your latest page for you. So if you've been reading a book and then you navigate away from the book, look, it even has the illustrations and those sort of things in it. Easy to go from one page, easy to open the next chapter. There's Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, just in time for Halloween. And here's one of my favorite things about it. Because this is a full-color screen and a backlit screen, maybe you want to read in bed at night, right? Well, this is the daytime version where the text is black and it's backlit in white. Yeah. But if I press my menu button, there's a menu button at the top. You can always go right into your menu, and you can always go into your settings. You can bookmark chapters. You can change, for example, from day to night view. So did you see what I just did?
Yeah.
That's how I just went into that night view. So now when you're laying in bed at night, all of the words are backlit. So you're not, disturbing your partner in bed, whoever's in bed with you, but you can still really see the words.
And Aaron, to that point, just think for a second. Something else that we keep seeing advertised all over are those e-readers, just the e-readers, What are they charging? For something where you can just read books, they're charging like $139 to like $180.
I sell them for $200 all day long.
Right.
Just an e-reader.
That's all it does.
Yeah, and I mean, e-readers are great. This is an e-reader, and a lot of us will use it principally as an e-reader, but it's also an email device. It's also a web browser. It's basically a little on-the-go computer. It also can do email. You also can view your photos. You also can view your videos. You can plug this into a television and use it basically as a media player. I think, what do you pay for a portable DVD player?
Well, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But this is, similar idea, except you download your movies from the internet and then plug it into a larger television or watch on the gorgeous 7-inch screen. Do you know the battery life on this is about 6 to 8 hours?
Brilliant.
And the weight, I mean, it weighs barely anything. It weighs about a pound.
When you start comparing, I love the fact that Aaron just said that. We sell portable DVD players on HSN for $130. I mean, it's craziness. This is basically a mini computer in the palm of your hands for $199. I mean, when you really, really go down to basics, it's an amazing value. We are very busy on our phone lines. This is the first time, the first ever, the world launch presentation. You're going to get everything you need, including the protective case, which is another value. You'll love it. Now, anywhere you go, you can be reading, you could be emailing, you could be online shopping, you could be online on your vacation planning. Absolutely all in the palm of your hand. Last year and the year before, we loved the netbook devices. Netbooks are awesome. But netbooks are normally $399 or $400. This is the tablet that you now get for $199. We keep going back to the price, Aaron, because so many of us, we're not used to seeing it at this.
You expect it to be double or triple this price.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you pay for it in retail. You guys are going for it like crazy. This is your only chance today to go for it. It's for Adam's host pick, and only Adam and Tamara's host pick. I'm going to show you more things you can do. Do you realize you can download your books? So I've got all these books over here, for example, and this is about 35 books. If you get a 4-gigabyte card for this, if you pick up a 4-gigabyte card, you can have 10 times this many books. If you're encouraging your kids to read more, if you want them to be able to look up words, there's a built-in dictionary in this. They can download their school books. There's something like over 1 million free books available on Google right now. Do you see? This is one of the features I just went to. There's a built-in dictionary. You can search on Google. You can search on Wikipedia. So if your kids read a word they don't know about or a subject they don't know about, they can search it, boom, literally in an instant. So if I wanted to look up a word in the dictionary, for example, I could press on look up a word in the dictionary and then type the word here to look up. Look, it gives me a little screen. So if I wanted to look something up, there it is. That's all there is to it. And of course, I can always go back to that home screen very, very easily. The next thing that I would love to show you guys, if you didn't see earlier, I want to show you how easy it is to download applications. There are thousands, and this is exciting. I'm very excited for you. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of applications that are available. When this walks in your door, without you doing a thing, there's already what's called an apps library. I'm going to show you the apps library, if I may. Again, this is all touchscreen. So you won't have to find this. You won't have to add it. You won't have to buy it. I go to my apps library. I press it. I simply press my apps library. Now, it's coming up for me right now. This is going to have games. It's going to have entertainment. It's going to have all of the different categories for me. And then you can download apps. I mean, we all want to download apps now. We hear about all the apps that are being developed, for whether it's for educational purposes or games or communication or social or tools or whatever it is. And did you see that? Everything, how beautiful the interface is, how easy it is. Finance. This has a built-in calculator. It has a built-in alarm clock. I'm going to go to games, just for example. All of these games that will come up, it will tell you if they're free or not, or if there's a nominal charge for some of them. Same thing with, like, if you want to download something to be able to view Word files or be able to view Excel files or whatever it is. There's Super Mario Brothers, which I've already downloaded, and you can see that's approved and installed, and it's free. There's Super Mario Brothers 3, a different game that is free. Many, many, many of these. Flight Frenzy Life. Invidroid, all of these really fun games. I mean, all of these things are available to you. And I'll show you. I just want to show you, because the screen is so gorgeous. Super Mario Brothers was something that I downloaded. I was like, oh, it's free. Why not? I'll take a look at it.
We love it.
And it's like this really cool puzzle game. And it'll just load for us here in a second. It thinks about it for a minute. But because look at that screen and look at how easy it is to do. You can do the little puzzle with your finger or with the stylus. This is resistive touch. So it works according to the pressure on your finger. I recommend using the smallest part of your finger possible.
Yeah.
But ladies, if you have fingernails, yes, this will work with your fingernails as well.
We are so busy. I mean, we knew the reaction would be enormous to this. You can see our quantity counter is ticking away. There's a few points that are also important. You know, we have somebody who works here who is very into his technology. His name is Ken. And Ken made a very good point. Even on the pad-style devices, which you spend $500 on, they don't have a USB port. This has a USB port. This gives you connectivity beyond what you can even buy at those higher-end stores. So please, if you love the look of it, if you know your husband would go wild this holiday season for this, if you know your son or your daughter will go crazy for this, jump on board. Whether you are emailing, going on the internet, downloading apps and playing games and viewing photos and watching movies on the plane, on the train, on the bus, wherever you are, you can be doing all of these things. If you just want to use it and it's an alarm, a calculator, it's an amazing power in the palm of your hand. And it looks awesome. You've got this beautiful silver finish around the outside, the advanced touchscreen technology as well. It is truly an amazing buy. And for $199, when something's a host pick, it has to be super special. And Aaron, when you said, and everybody told us that beautiful music, little traveling
Didn't
music.
Didn't mean to interrupt. What did I say? What exactly?
When we saw that it was going to be $199, everybody was like, it's a winner.
What do you mean it's going to be $199?
Yeah.
You mean it's going to be $499?
Right.
I mean, really, because that's what the pads are in retail. I just want to, I'm obviously showing you that there's a speaker built in. So when you're watching your YouTube movies, remember, you can watch YouTube on this. Or when you've downloaded your favorite clips to an SD card, or you've popped in, you know, from your video camera, or from your camera, anything that has sound on it, or your kids are watching movies on it in the backseat of the car, they certainly can do so using the built-in speaker, but they can also do it just as easily with the built-in headphone jack. So there's a headphone jack on it, just like you can plug this into a television, which I think is so incredibly cool that you can watch your movies back on a larger television in high definition. This is basically a high-definition media viewer as well. You can also plug in headphones to it. You can plug a keyboard into this. I've never seen another device like this. You can plug a keyboard into. You can plug a mouse into it as well. And we are very busy on it this morning. Today is the only show. I know I keep saying that, but it's just the exclusivity of this for Adam's host pick is very, very exciting to me. I know we're just about out of time. We got just a couple more minutes, but I'd love to show you guys just a few more of the applications. Quite frankly, I'm going to go ahead and just turn the sound down a little bit. There's always that little speaker up there. You know what I want to do before that, though? If I can run over to the big screen real fast, you guys, to the 65-inch television. I just want to show you that I have plugged this in, and I apologize that we didn't really get more warning on this. But I just wanted to show you that with an HDMI cable, do you see what we've done here? Now, I think we include the HDMI cable. I just want to double check that. Okay, so the HDMI cable, which again, you know, HDMI cables are $10 a foot. If you just notice what we've done here, we've actually taken the screen and we have plugged it in to a 65-inch television here. Look at what the video looks like on this television.
Yeah.
This outputs in high definition, so you can watch your high-definition movies just as easily. I could watch my YouTube videos or anything that you've downloaded. I've never seen another device that you can do this on. I've had other tablets. They've all been more expensive than this, but I've never seen another one that will pull up what's on the tablet. So if you want to use this in your living room and the family gathers around, or you want to plug a keyboard into it, or you want to plug a mouse into it, or use it in 1,000 different ways, it's all up to you. It's simple to do. I think it's a lot more sort of varied, and there's a lot more options because of being able to do this. Again, and I've simply never seen another device that works quite this way.
And it's new to all of us. I mean, when we look at this, it's something that we're not used to. It's new technology. Like everything evolves and new things come out, this is really the first year where we've seen these tablet-style devices. And I can honestly tell you that once you do have this in the palm of your hand and you see how easy it is to use and you see what you can do anytime, it's beyond words. It really is. You know, it's interesting how so many of us, and let's say, my dad was talking about this earlier in England, that, you know, even if you're not technology friendly, you don't like using computers, you'll use this and now you will be emailing. You'll use this and now you'll be on the internet because it's all touch screen. There's no mouse. You don't need to be clicking on anything. You just touch it and it's going to happen for you. Please, if you want this for this price of $199, I can only say it so many times, but you know it's the case. We've never offered anything like this. In fact, I imagined it would be at least another year out before this technology broke under that benchmark value. Aaron mentioned the HDMI cable, he mentioned the earphones, he mentioned the case. You get it all. I mean, we've put everything together. And the reason we do that is because we don't want you calling us saying, hey, how do I do this or how do I get that? We want to make it as simple and easy as possible. So, Aaron, everything's included.
It's the gift of the year. I know we have like 2 seconds left. I'll show you guys real quickly the calculator that's built in, the calendar that's built in, the alarm clock that's built in. Because this is, remember those of us who used to carry day planners all the time? This is basically your day planner now. I mean, it's easier to use. It's full color. Obviously, it is so much more dynamic than a day planner ever was. You can download all of your apps. You can get online. You can watch.